Now listen. First of all, nobody will interrupt. Okay, आप बीच में excuse me मत बोलो. Listen, I told you chapter number 7, Hansel and Gretel, and your page number is 80. Okay, now nobody will interrupt. Listen this thing. कल टीचर पढ़ा रहा, आप बीच में इंटरप्ट करते हो तो सारा अब ये 3 students are joining now. Okay, now students. First of all, I will ask you a question. Listen to me carefully. How would you like to live in a house that is made up of food? Okay. What question I ask? How would you like to live? How would you like to live in a house that is made up of food? Okay. Getting the question? What I said? You live in a house that is made of the cement, wood, glass, okay, bricks. House is made of all these things, okay? Now, you tell me this thing, how would you like to live in a house that is not made up of these things, that is made up of food, जो खाने का बना food? Getting my point? आप उस घर में कैसे रहना चाहोगे that is made up of food, जो food का बना है? Okay? Now, okay, think about this thing. After 2 minutes, I'm going to ask you. Okay, I am going to ask you, how would you like to live in a house made up of food? Okay, instead of bricks, instead of a house that is made up of food, वो food का बना हुआ है. We have started at chapter number 7. Those students who have joined late, we have started at chapter number 7, page number 80. And Vansh, Akshara, Arush, keep your cameras on. Shivansh, how many times I have to tell you this thing? The camera should be on. First period and you are getting lazy. Yes. Now shall I start? Yes, Vardhan. 3290. Vardhan.
Yes, ma'am.
Now tell me, how would you like to live in a house that is made up of food?
Ma'am, we can't live in that house.
Suppose you met a house that is made up of food. Suppose. What you will do? That the house is made of cake, pastries, pizza, then patties, your chocolates. Now tell me. Okay, house is made of these.
Anything of our choice.
Sorry? Sorry?
Ma'am, we can eat anything of our choice.
Okay, means you will enjoy that house. You will enjoy living that house. That is जब दिल किया, okay, जब दिल किया cake खा लिया, जब दिल किया तोड़ा pastry खा ली, means you would enjoy that house. Okay, and Prityangshu.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Prityangshu, you tell me.
Eating cake, pastries.
Yes.
Eating cake and pastries.
You love to eat these cakes and pastries? You love to eat these things? It means, okay, then let me take 2 more responses. Priya, 1693. Priya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Priya, you tell me, how would you like to live? How would you like to live in a house made up of food? एक घर जो फूड का बना है, अब देखो सीमेंट और ये हमारे हाउस बने ना सीमेंट के रूफ और क्या अब क्या जैसे भूख लगी है सपोज यू आर गेटिंग, अब तुम्हारा घर कैसा बना है? केक का बना है, दिल किया केक उठाया खा लिया, दिल किया पेस्ट्री भी खा ली, है ना, और शुगरी स्टफ का बना हुआ है मीन्स चॉकलेट्स हैं, वो हाउस, थिंक अबाउट दैट हाउस, वो फूड का बना हुआ है, जो दिल कर रहा है खा रहे. तो प्रिया, would you like to live in that house?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because I enjoy their vibe.
Okay. What about Himani? Yes, Himani. What about you? What about you, Himani? Himani is confused. What should I say? Kritika, 3 to 4. Kritika.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Kritika.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, no, ma'am. Okay, means most of the students will enjoy living that house. Sejal, anything you want to say? 1452 Sejal. Sejal.
Yes.
Okay, Sejal is also interested in living in that house. Okay, that is made up of food. Okay, now students, this time, very interesting chapter. Okay, now this time the aliens are exploring a magical house. Okay, it will come later. Okay, it is already there. This time they are exploring a magical house that is not made of bricks and cement, that is made up of food. Okay, now we will do its reading and then I will explain. Khushbu 1549 will read. Khushbu, sit in a proper place, Khushbu. Yes, beta, comic part. Khushbu 1549. Yes, Khushbu. Start reading. खुशबू यू आर नॉट सिटिंग एट अ प्रॉपर प्लेस बस घूम रहे हो तुम यहाँ के वहां सिट इन अ प्रॉपर प्लेस सिट डाउन यस नाउ स्टार्ट खुशबू स्टार्ट रीडिंग
Ma'am, Priyanshi mic is on.
प्रियांशी यस आदित्य मेहरा खुशबू इज नॉट फाइंडिंग प्लेस where she can properly sit.
Wow, look at that house.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Start from the very beginning. Chapter 7, Hansel and Gretel. Start from here.
Chapter 7, Hansel and Gretel. What will happen if you come across a house that is not made up of brick and stone but wood? What will you do if the person who helped you in this first instance decides to eat you up the very next minute? Our alien friends are also interested in knowing about such a magical house, so let's read this story. Wow, look at the house. It's made up of cake and pastry. I so badly want to eat a piece of that house. Eating cake and pastries can harm your teeth. You may get cavities and then you have to visit the dentist. Visiting a dentist is no fun at all. It is very scary. He has so many instruments that he can use on you.
Okay, Aditya Mehra. After Aditya Mehra, Naman Chaudhary. Naman Chaudhary will read, okay? Now, the question which I asked from you, what will happen if you come across a house that is not made up of brick and stone but food, okay? What will happen? Kya hoga when you come across a house jo cement and brick it is not made up of, and it is instead of bricks and stones, it is made up of food, ठीक है? क्या होगा कि जब तुम्हें एक ऐसा हाउस मिले दैट इज जो सीमेंट एंड ब्रिक का इट इज नॉट मेड अप ऑफ एंड ये किसका बना है इट इज मेड अप ऑफ दिस फूड what will happen तब क्या होगा okay what will you do if the person who helped you in the first instance decides to eat you up the very next minute okay अब तब क्या होगा जो first at the first instance that person is helping you and in the next moment he is trying to eat you ओके ये स्टोरीज हम बच्चे पढ़ते थे ना जब हम छोटे थे तब भी हम ये स्टोरी पढ़ते थे ओके तो आपने भी ये स्टोरी यू मस्ट हैव रेड आई थिंक पढ़ी होगी आपने ये स्टोरी ओके देन व्हाट विल हैपन एक पर्सन आपकी हेल्प कर रहा है सपोज विनायक जो है नमन चौधरी की हेल्प कर रहा है और विनायक ने नमन चौधरी को बहुत केक्स एंड पेस्ट्रीज, बहुत चॉकलेट्स वगैरह दिए, और बाद में विनायक ने एक प्लान बनाया कि अब मैं नमन को खा जाऊंगा। ओके, विनायक ने क्या प्लान बनाया कि अब मैं नमन को खा जाऊंगा। पहले तो इसने इसको खिलाया पिलाया, नमन को फैट बना दिया कि जब मैं इसको खाऊंगा तो मेरे पेट भर जाएगा। ओके, अगर ये पतला जैसा होगा, बिल्कुल पतला जैसा होगा, तो नमन का तो पेट नहीं भर, इसका पेट नहीं भरेगा विनायक का। तो विनायक क्या करेगा, नमन को खूब खिलाएगा पिलाएगा, मोटा कर देगा। ओके, when he will become obese, when he will, फिर वो सोचेगा अब मैं इसको खा जाता हूँ, क्यों, आज का मेरा पूरे दिन का ब्रेकफास्ट लंच एंड डिनर हो गया। ठीक है, तो ये व्हाट विल हैपन। अब ऐसा कैसे होगा जब दूसरा पर्सन जिसने हु हेल्प्ड यू, जिसने आपकी हेल्प की फर्स्ट टाइम, एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम ही इज गोइंग, ही इज थिंकिंग टू।
Ma'am, your mic is unmuted.
I think Suryansh call was coming. Okay, now our alien friends are interesting. Okay, now they are discussing and they are exploring a magical house. Now, wow, look at that house. And now these aliens, what they are telling, look, is house ko dekho. Okay, look at the picture given on page number 80. Wow, look at that house. It is made up of cake and pastry. I so badly want to eat a piece of that house. अब वो क्या बोल रहा है, देखो candies are there, chocolates, ice cream, ये cream है. Okay, now one of the alien is saying that look at that house. इस house को देखो, wow, ये तो कितना cake and pastry का बना हुआ है, और मुझे बहुत दिल कर रहा है कि I want to have a piece of that house. एक मैं piece खा लूं. तो दूसरा another alien is saying कि eating these sugary stuff, okay, ये मीठे वाली जो चीजें sugary stuff, they can harm your teeth. क्यों, मीठा ज्यादा खाने से क्या होता है, it can harm your teeth, you may have cavities. Okay, दांतों में जो छेद हो जाते हैं, they are called cavities. अब ये क्या बोल रहे हैं, you may get cavities, आपको cavities हो सकती हैं. Okay, and then you have to visit the dentist. तो फिर तुम्हें क्या करना पड़ेगा, cavities are there and if toothache is there, आपको दांत में दर्द है, then you have to visit the dentist. Then what dentist will use, then dentist will have his instruments and he will apply those instruments on you. अब आप डेंटिस्ट के पास गए, तो वो बोल रहे, अब दूसरा वो बोल रहा है एफिडे कि विजिटिंग अ डेंटिस्ट तो बहुत डर लगता है मुझे, व्हेन आई विजिट अ डेंटिस्ट तो बहुत स्केरी।
Ma'am, your mic is muted. Ma'am, your mic is muted. Ma'am, your
Is this Suryansh? Yes. Ritesh Chaudhary. Ritesh. Now Suryansh Rana call was coming again and again, that's why I have to pick that. Then अब वो बोलते कि डेंटिस्ट के पास जाना, it is very scary, बहुत डर है, डेंटिस्ट के तो different instruments होते हैं, और then he will apply those instruments on me, और मुझे बहुत पेन होगा. Yes, यहाँ तक हमने we have read. Okay, now Naman, read this. Now Naman, start reading. Aditya Mehra, why you have raised your hand? Aditya Mehra 1784, beta.
Yes,
Lower
ma'am.
your hand. Okay, lower your hand. Yes.
Lower hand.
Naman.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta. Do fast, Naman.
Lower hand.
Page number 81. Page number 81, Naman. One page is completed. Do fast.
Pens complete. Dada पूछ ही लेना. What page number?
Page number 81. Be attentive in the class. Listen. Be attentive in the class.
81,
80 has been read. Aditya Mehra read this page number 80. Now it is the turn of page number 81. Come to page number 81. Comic part.
Yes, ma'am. What visiting a dentist is Also, very important, he will help you if your teeth are not good
Are. If your teeth are not in good shape.
shape.
Hmm. Hmm.
You are right, Ronom, but it
Hmm.
is
Scary. Hmm.
scary.
Hmm.
I
Hmm. Hmm.
wonder
I.
how
Hmm. Hmm. Avoid. Avoid.
about avoid
Avoid.
visiting
Hmm. Visiting.
avoid
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
dentist.
Then this okay. Hmm. After that,
Sim-
simple. Hmm.
Simple
Simple.
way
Hmm.
brushing your teeth
Hmm. Hmm.
t-
Twice. Twice.
right
Hmm.
daily
Day.
day.
Hmm. Hmm. Do fast. jaldi karo. Avoiding.
Avoiding
Avoiding. Hmm.
avoiding extra sugar.
Hmm.
To
Avoiding extra sugary stuff. Okay. And taking
drink
good.
and
Hmm.
think good care
Hmm.
of your teeth.
Okay. Then read the next also. Read. Read.
Did you
Hmm.
realize that
Realize.
every
Realized. Naman, it is not released. Realized. That.
realized every
Hmm.
stance
Hmm.
has
Hmm.
words
Hmm.
with evening
Ing. Ing. Ending.
ing. We
Hmm.
can
Hmm.
even make
Hmm.
an ing
Hmm.
song to
Song
song
out.
of
Hmm.
it.
Hmm. Wow.
Wow, E A C
Affidavit.
A
Wow.
X
Affidavit.
affidavit. You
You have realized.
you
Okay.
you have realized
Hmm.
it re-
Already. Already.
already. So
Hmm.
let's start
Let's.
using more nouns with ing.
Okay. Okay, Naman. Okay. Now, after this, okay, this Aryan 3075 will read. Okay. Aryan 3075 will read
Yes, ma'am.
the chapter. Okay. Then, students. Now these four, they have come. They are today. They are my Riddhima. Okay, you know this thing that now these aliens have come to explore a magical house. Okay, वहाँ पर they have come and they are and one of the aliens is getting one of alien wants to take a piece of some to eat a piece of that house. Okay, it is not mentioned what he wants to take. Now अब वो बोलते कि yes, अगर मेरे teeth में दर्द होगी then I have to visit a dentist और उसके instruments he will apply on me, and it is very scary and also it is also painful. But Romanom is saying, okay, Romanom क्या बोला, but visiting a dentist is also very important. He will help you if your teeth are not in good shape. But reading, listen, reading how you will do, you will only stop on this full stop and comma, बीच में नहीं रुकना है, क्वेश्चन को क्वेश्चन की तरह पढ़ना है. ओके, क्वेश्चन को कैसे, जैसे आप क्वेश्चन बोल रहे कि आप कहाँ जाते हो, जब आप क्वेश्चन पूछते ना आप कहाँ जाते हो, आप ऐसे थोड़ा बोलते हैं आप कहाँ जाते हो, तो ये क्वेश्चन नहीं बना, ये तो सिंपल स्टेटमेंट बन गई. तो जब क्वेश्चन होगा, क्वेश्चन मार्क विल बी देयर, देन योर इंटोनेशन मींस आवाज ऊंची करनी है. ओके, आवाज का उतार चढ़ाव. अब नाउ दिस रोबोनोम इज सेइंग कि विजिटिंग अ डॉक्टर, डेंटिस्ट होता है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. इट इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. क्यों? इफ योर टीथ आर नॉट इन गुड शेप देन ही विल हेल्प यू आउट. नाउ you are right, Robanam, but it is scary. I wonder how we can avoid visiting the dentist. Okay, now these areas are saying that it is scary, it is painful to visit a dentist. How we can avoid? हम कैसे उसको avoid कर सकते हैं that we should not have to visit the dentist? हमें cavities ना हो, we should not face this toothache. Robanam this is saying कि simple है, आप you should brush twice a day. Sugary stuff जो है मीठा है उसको खाना थोड़ा अवॉइड करो. ओके, एंड टेकिंग गुड केयर ऑफ योर टीथ. नाउ एफिडेक इज सेइंग कि आपने रियलाइज किया दैट ऑल द सेंटेंसेस आर एंडिंग विद आईएनजी. ओके, अब देखो इसने क्या बोला था, विजिटिंग द डेंटिस्ट, taking, brushing. Okay, now this is saying that all the sentences are ending with ing. जब वो wonder करते हैं कि सभी sentences तो ing से खत्म हो रहे हैं. Then Robonim is saying, wow, Fide, you have realized it already. So let us start using more sentences with ing. अब Robonim क्या बोल रहे हैं कि wow, Fide, तुम्हें पहले से पता चल गया that we are using sentences that are ending with ing. So अब हम और sentences learn करेंगे that ends with ing. Okay, anyone from your class can tell me what we call those words that ends with ing? जो वर्ड्स आईएनजी पे के साथ खत्म होते हैं, those ends with ing, what do we call them? क्या बोलते हैं हम उसको? Anyone from your class? I'm not taking anybody's name. Anyone from your class? Okay, उनको क्या बोलते हैं? तो what do we call them? See this. Brushing ले लो आप, sleeping, swimming, taking, putting. Those, what do we call those words that ends with ing? Himani has raised her hand. Yes, Himani? What do we call them?
Genders.
Gerunds. Okay, we call them gerunds. G-E-R-U-N-D-S. हम उनको gerunds बोलते हैं. Those words that ends with ing. Okay, actually they are noun, but ing is added to them, and then they become gerunds. उनके साथ हम ing add कर देते हैं. इसके grammar portion में it will come. Then we will do it. Okay. Now mystery to solve. Mystery to solve, and the detective in me thinks. Now this thing will be this Shivanshi will tell. 2301. The problem, students write down the problem identified by me. Shivanshi, आपको क्या problem लगी इसमें? क्या तुम्हें लगा? The problem. Yes, beta. The problem identified by me and hypomania section. The detective in me thinks.
Every sentence that is made had ing in it.
This is the problem identified by you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then अब the detective in me thinks क्या सोचता है तुम्हारे अंदर का जासूस?
That's word that end with ing, that
They are called gerunds. Okay, they are called gerunds. Okay, Shivanshi. Yes, Kavya Chaudhary. Kavya Chaudhary, listen students, write down it. Okay, इसको लिखो. The problem. Wait a minute, as Shivanshi has said, and now I'm asking from Kavya Chaudhary. Yes, Kavya Chaudhary, comic part we have read. Okay, I have explained comic part. Now tell me, Kavya, the problem identified by me. Page number 82. Page number 82. Yes, Kavya. क्या लगी आपको? व्हाट प्रॉब्लम जो तुम्हें लगी इसमें, व्हाट इज दैट? एंड द डिटेक्टिव इन मी थिंक्स. शिवांशी ने वन, शिवांशी हैज सेड. आप कुछ बताओ. एनीथिंग एल्स? यस काव्य. काव्य बताओ बेटा. से समथिंग. से समथिंग. ऐसे चुप नहीं बैठना है, कुछ बोलो. ओके वरदान. वरदान.
Yes,
यस.
ma'am.
यस वरदान.
The problem identified by me is who is a dentist. The detective in me thinks that dentist is the doctor of the teeth.
Yes, good. Okay, now students, any problem which you face, okay, which you find, please write down that. Okay, now we are moving to our chapter, that is your very interesting chapter, Hansel and Gretel. Who was supposed to read? Who was supposed to read? किसको बोला था मैंने read करने के लिए? I think Aryan. Aryan. Okay. Now beta, in this chapter there are two main characters. Okay, Hansel and Gretel. कौन से दो character है? Hansel and Gretel. Now Hansel and Gretel, written by this Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. Okay, both are brothers. Both were academics, philosophers. Okay, they have written this. Now Hansel and Gretel are siblings. Siblings कौन होता है? जो सगे भाई बहन होते हैं. Okay, भाई बहन, they are called siblings. और आपके चाचा ताया मामा जो भी हैं, they are called cousin. You, आपने cousin brother you will not say cousin sister. Okay, cousin brother, cousin sister, both are wrong. Only he is my cousin, she is my cousin. When you say this thing, he is my cousin, it is obvious that it is a boy. Okay, he belongs to a boy. She is my cousin, it means you are speaking about a girl. So आपने क्या बोलना है? Cousin, not cousin brother. वो मेरा cousin brother है, वो मेरी cousin sister है. You will not get this thing. Now this is the tale of two siblings. Siblings सगे भाई बहन. Okay. Yes, Aryan, read out Hansel and Gretel. करो read करना starting from the starting. Aryan 3075.
Really, that yesterday my cousin took me from an evening walk in the woods. It was so scary. Afidat, but why scary? It must be beautiful, I am sure. Really, that at one point of time we even got lost, but thanks to the map that my cousin was crying, we found found our way back. Romanov, let me.
Aryan, wait a minute, beta. Our mat bola, our bola, okay?
Yes,
At one point of time, we even got lost, but thanks to the map that my cousin was carrying, we found our way back. Okay? आवाज थोड़ी सी एक टोन में नहीं पढ़ना है, थोड़ी सी ऊंची करो आवाज, बीच में थोड़ा सा नीचे करो, ऐसे थोड़ा चेंज करो. Modulation should be there. Okay? Yes, Robono.
Let me tell you a story in which a brother and sister get lost in the woods, and the
experience
they had.
Okay. Yes, Aryan, good beta. After that, Rohan Kumar 1539 will read. Aryan, good. Rohan Kumar 1539 will read. Okay. Now look at this conversation between aliens. Okay, what they are telling. Now Drilly Deck is saying, yesterday my cousin took me for an evening walk in the woods. It was so scary. Okay. अब ड्रिल डेक क्या बोलते हैं कि yesterday कल मेरा cousin मुझे for evening walk he took me to a wood. Okay, जंगल में हम evening walk करने चले गए and it was so scary. बहुत डरावना था. Now Aphrodite is saying why it was so scary? It must be beautiful, I'm sure. क्यों वो डरावना था? That must be beautiful, that must be funny, that must be a good experience. Drill deck, Now drill take is saying, but what happened at one point of time, एक जगह हाँ थोड़ी टाइम के बाद हम we got lost, okay, हमें अपना रास्ता हम भूल गए, but thanks to my cousin, okay, मेरे cousin को thank you है, but thanks to my cousin, उसके पास he was having a map, okay, तो उसके पास map था और फिर हमें अपना रास्ता we got it, हमें फिर से अपना रास्ता we found it, okay, क्यों एक जगह हम अपना रास्ता भूल गए, लेकिन मेरे कजन के पास एक मैप था एंड फ्रॉम दैट मैप विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट मैप वी फाउंड आवर वे बैक. अब रोहन हम क्या बोलते हैं, ओके मैप विद स्टोरी. नाउ वेट अ मिनट, ओके नाउ अब रोहन व्हाट डज रोहन सेज, रोहन बोलता है कि मैं अब आपको एक स्टोरी, आई एम गोइंग टू नरेट यू अ स्टोरी व्हिच इज द स्टोरी ऑफ टू सिबलिंग, दे आर हैंसल एंड ग्रेटल, एंड हाउ दे गॉट लॉस्ट इन द वुड्स. ठीक है, जंगल में वो कैसे गुम हो गए, गॉट लॉस्ट इन द वुड, एंड व्हाट वर द एक्सपीरियंसेस दे हैड, और क्या एक्सपीरियंस थे दे फेस्ड ड्यूरिंग दैट एक्साइल. मीन समझ लो बाहर जब वो चले गए तो व्हाट एक्सपीरियंसेस दे फेस्ड. यस yes, read out beta, who was supposed to read? Rohan Kumar.
Ma'am, Arushi.
Wait a minute beta, Rohan Kumar, I took his name. Yes Rohan.
Sorry, Suniya.
I told you Rohan, not audible, not audible Rohan, जोर से बोलो. Nothing is audible Rohan. I think there is some network issue. आपका मुंह तो बहुत ज्यादा खुल रहा है, wide open, it is wide open, but nothing is audible. Rohan, Rohan, my voice is audible, मेरी आवाज सुनाई दे रही है आपको? ये I think some problem with the mic. फिर से read करो, speak out. Nothing is audible. Anyone from the class who is able to hear Rohan Kumar? Anyone from your class? किसी को रोहन की आवाज सुनाई दे रही है?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, रोहन एक ट्राई और कर, एक ट्राई और कर रोहन. Rohan, there may be some network issue, okay? नहीं सुनाई दे रहा आपका, maybe some problem in your mic. Okay, nothing is audible. Okay, your turn will come, don't worry. And now let me see those who have not read for even a single time in the class, okay? मुझे उन बच्चों को लेने दो जो क्लास में एक बार, तरुण जो क्लास में एक बार भी रीड नहीं किया तो उनकी रीडिंग 0 हो जाएगी. Yes, तरुण. Tarun, mute, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
चलो start करो read.
Next to a great
Next to a great forest.
With his wife and his 2 children. The boy name was Hansel and
Hansel.
the girl name was
Gretel.
Gretel. He had but little to eat once, and when a great famine came to the land, he could no longer provide even their daily bread.
Okay. Bread. Okay. Then continue. Read करो अगला भी.
One everything as he was lying in bed.
Lying. First, Tarun, wait a minute. आपके पीछे कोई है जो आपके पीछे? Somebody, is there somebody standing with a stick, holding a stick in his hand? है कोई पीछे? आपके पीछे जो डंडा लेकर खड़ा है? अब तरुण पीछे देख रहा है कोई जो स्टिक लेकर खड़ा है? तरुण?
No, ma'am.
कोई नहीं है. कोई आगे खड़ा है जो सिक्कल लिए, जिसने अपने हाथ में, मींस वो द्रांति बोलते ना, सिक्कल लिए किसी ने अपने हाथ में आगे?
No, ma'am.
पीछे डंडा वाला कोई नहीं है. तो आराम से पढ़ो, धीरे पढ़ो, इतनी जल्दी मत पढ़ो. देखो, इवनिंग इज रिटन, आप गलत पढ़ रहे हो फिर. ठीक है, वन इवनिंग एज ही वाज लाइंग इज रिटन. अब करो, फिर से रीड करो इसको. वन इवनिंग,
one everything as he was lying in
Bad
फिर इसको वही गलत बोला, वही वर्ड्स आपने गलत बोले.